Hello, I'm Herb Schloss, president of Southeast Colorado American University. Now, you may be wondering, what jobs will be the career choice for me in the future? For example, a few years ago, the hot job choices were VCR repair and web design. And now, a VCR repairman out there makes over $11 million a year. So, what career training should you do for the hot job of the future? Well, here at Southeast Colorado American University, we have the answer. It's gravity tectronics. Gravity tectronics will for surely be the hot career choice in the future. And at Southeast Colorado American University, we offer complete training in this lucrative career. And after our short 96-month course, you too can be a certified gravity tectronics person, guy, or something, like this fellow.
Hello, sir. What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know. I feel so heavy.
Heavy, you say? Why, that's probably the gravity around here. Let me take a reading. Why, yes indeed. There definitely is a problem with the gravity here. As you laymen would say, it's out of whack.
But what can be done?
The science of gravity technotronomy has not yet advanced far enough for me to answer that question for you now. I guess the only thing you can do is to move to a place where the gravity better suits your way of life.
Where would that be?
According to this meter that I learned to read at Southeast Colorado American University, you should move to Sioux City.
All glad.
Hey.
So start your career as a gravity technologist guy today at Southeast Colorado American University, where our motto is, if you can't figure it out yourself, pay us to figure it out for you. Now let's get to checking the gravity around here. Ooh. One of the things you'll learn is you don't need light for gravity, but you do need a light bulb.
The political delegation from South Dakota that got Ellsworth Air Force Base off the Pentagon's closure list. Good job, everyone. But we here at the Caribou Show noticed after they accomplished this great feat that they said they got it done by all working together. That's nice and all, but we wonder if they'll be saying the same thing once election time rolls around. Will they be sharing the credit, or will the ads look something like this?
Stephanie Herseth. She was the one responsible for getting Ellsworth off the base closure list. But while Stephanie was fighting for Ellsworth in South Dakota, John Thune was playing basketball. And Mike Rounds was trying to guard him. Sure, John Thune can play basketball, but when it comes to keeping Ellsworth open, he was stuffed. Stephanie Herseth. She got the job done. Who can South Dakota thank for keeping Ellsworth open? It's none other than John Thune, and only John Thune. Sure, he said the others helped get it done, but that's because while John was keeping Ellsworth open, Tim Johnson and Stephanie Herseth were holding John's pet kitty hostage, threatening that they would harm the kitty if John did not keep the base open and give them credit for doing so. But now, John trained his kitty to defend itself, so John can tell the truth. He kept Ellsworth open, and no one helped him. Tim Johnson is the only person in the world who got Ellsworth off the closure list. because as Tim fought the Brat Commission with giant axes like Conan, John Thune was entertaining at terrorist children's birthday parties, and Mike Rounds was off pooping. So while they claim credit for getting Ellsworth off the closure list, they are really big, fat, stinky poo-poo heads. And Stephanie Herseth, well, she really did help. Because while Tim was axing the Brat Commission, Stephanie vacuumed Tim's living room and made brownies. Tim Johnson, he's awesome. Mike Rounds got Ellsworth Air Force Base off the closure list, but you won't hear him brag about it because the other politicians from South Dakota are all bigger than him and they could beat him up. Mike Rounds, he's scared.
If you're going somewhere but got no means to go, can't drive a car and walking is too slow. Well, maybe you hurt your back, or you're just too high on crack. So if you're in a hurry, there's no need to worry. The place to go is here, you know, Vegas bus stop 1241. It's the coolest way to get you to and fro. And Chuck's there every day to help you on your way. It's Vegas Bus Stop 1241.
Today on Vegas Bus Stop 1241, Chuck visits with a stranger.
Chuck Brennan here, coming off the bus at Las Vegas Bus Stop 1241. You guys gonna get on the bus?
I know.
Oh,
Well, we
okay.
usually ride the bus.
Where are you going now?
We're looking for Las Vegas Realty.
Las Vegas Realty? No, I couldn't help you out there. We're just with Las Vegas Bus Stop 1241 here in Las Vegas and talking to people coming off and on the bus. But you ride the bus every now and then?
Every day.
Have you ever seen Wayne Newton on the bus? You haven't?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, good luck finding Las Vegas Realty. Bye-bye. Oh boy. Hey, the bus is coming now.
It's Vegas Bus Stop 1241.
Well, hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Behind the Scenes with Mayor Munson. Well, I'm your host, Mayor Dave Munson. And as you can tell, it's summer here in Sioux Falls, and I've got my summer wear on. Some people like to call this sport wear. And I get it at a local men's clothier here in town. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about the homeless problem in Sioux Falls. As you've seen on the news stories recently, a lot of people are upset that the banquet, which is behind us here, will be moving to 8th Street, close to my new proposed event center, which will be very nice so we can service all segments of the population at that time. But I've also hired a consultant to help me come up with a solution to this. And the solution that my consultant has arrived at is that we hand out maps of Minnesota so we can tell the homeless population how to leave Sioux Falls and find a state where their needs will be better met. So with the help of my consultant here and the intern for the summer, we are going to be going across the street and talking to our homeless friends about perhaps moving to Minnesota and leaving Sioux Falls alone so I can get my event center built and people can go see Cher without having to be panhandled on their way to that fine concert. So let's go across the street. And here we go walking across the street. As you can see over there is the Holiday Inn City Center. They used to have a revolving restaurant up there. Now it just is stationary. So it's the stationary restaurant. Hello, sir. How are you?
Doing fine, sir. Very fine.
That's good. Do you recognize me?
Yes, I do, sir. I can't remember your name.
Okay, it's Dave Munson. I'm the mayor of the city of Sioux Falls.
I know, sir. I know.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Well, what do you think about the plans to move the banquet over there to 8th Street?
Well, I don't think it's right. I think it should stay right downtown in the center of Sioux Falls for all divisions to come to. You know, it's a central part of the city. You know, that's the best thing for this place, right here, right now.
Yeah, because it'd be very hard if it was over there. If you wanted to check a book out from the library, you'd have to walk all the way back here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I know. But sir, they should take Mayor. They should take and add on to this building into the parking lot, make it bigger. That's what they should do.
Because a lot of people, if you come to the banquet, you don't really need to park here, right?
No, you don't. Most of them are walk-ins. Truly walk-ins. Most of them are walk-ins. 99% of them.
So who do you think parks there in the parking lot then?
Just people with families that have cars. You want to come to this place from all over the city. Yeah, that's what they do.
But you think we should build on and tear down the parking lot?
That's what I think. Always.
That would be a good idea because
the best idea. Yeah. The best idea, sir. It would be.
We've got a lot of parking lots here in town, and if people wanted to park, I mean, they could go across the street over there, couldn't they?
That's right. Or the Holiday Inn parking lot, whatever, you know.
Yeah, because they only run about 30% occupancy here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Except for weekends, then sometimes 50, 60.
Yeah. They could park on the streets during the weekend if they wanted to.
Right, they could.
Okay. So we've also have a plan that perhaps maybe we think that maybe would you like to maybe move to Minnesota?
Move to Minnesota? No, I don't want to move to Minnesota.
You don't want to move to? How come?
I don't like Minnesota.
Don't you like the Vikings?
I'm a Viking by blood, by nature, by heritage. I'm a Viking. My family first 436 BC. His name was Jens. He was the first white man in this hemisphere to live. Because he got an Indian girl pregnant in northern Canada with the northern Sioux Indians back in 436 BC. And he was the first white man ever to be in this hemisphere. But I got to say no to that.
So are you maybe a Colts fan then?
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Okay. Well, we're handing. Maybe you could give one of these maps to like some other people that might be interested in moving to Minnesota. Okay, we'd appreciate that because we're going to solve a lot of our problems by getting people to move to Minnesota. So that way, you know, if a lot more people go to Minnesota, perhaps we could, you know, tear down that parking lot and add on down here.
That would be the most sensitive thought you had in your life. It would be the most real thought, reality, total reality. It would be, sir. It would be, Mayor. I promise you.
All right. Well, thanks.
The best thing you do for human development in this city would add on to this building right here, so Carol could stay right here.
Okay. Well, go Bears.
She loves this place. That's right. Go Bears. Go Bears. Go Bears.
All right. Thank you. All right. Well, let's take a walk down here and see what else we.
Bill Janko for president.
Bill Janko for president. Okay. Well, we'll work on getting his felony overturned there so he can run for president. Yeah, I'm Mayor Dave Munson. How are you? Doing good there.
I'm all right.
Okay, so you don't like that they're going to be moving the banquet there?
The other side, you know, the neighbors, they said they don't like a lot of people transit walking around.
Yeah. What?
We don't. We all hang around here, you know.
Yeah. So you'd rather stay down here?
I'd like to keep my.
Okay. You like going to the library?
Well, library. In wintertime, we can sit in there. Should we have to walk way out there, man?
Yeah, you know, and also if you got to go out there to the banquet, and then if you want to read a book, then you got to come all the way back here.
Yeah. So I know.
So what's the last book you checked out at the library?
Huh? And you overspent your budget.
Yeah, I overspent my budget. Yep. So.
Yeah. There's a Munson. He was spending his Munson.
Yeah, I like to run those projects through without telling the council about that. That's kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, if they move the banquet over there and I get my event center built, I mean, you guys can, like, hang out around there, though.
Yeah, we like it. I mean, wherever it's
tickets
cool.
too for hanging around there next, you know.
Well, we'll set you up with a whole bunch of free tickets for hanging around there. So I see you got a bottle of Wild Irish Rose there.
That's what we drink.
How is that, say, compared to a Chardonnay or something?
Because those grapes are not fermented as much as they should. So, it's kind of like
grapes are for monkeys.
Maybe you guys have movie night over there at the banquet?
I don't know if they do or not.
You're a good mayor, though.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Did you vote for me?
Yeah.
You did.
Okay. Well, next time I've got term limits, so I can't run again.
You can't run again?
I can't run again, no.
So why can't we have a vote and say we can extend the terms or whatever?
Well, if you guys would want to get a petition going for that, I would really appreciate that.
All right. That sounds like a great idea, man. See, because I believe if you're a good mayor, if you're a good person, you should be able to run as long as you want, as long as they vote for you. I mean, it's up to the people. See.
They took my horse away.
They took your horse?
No, you're a good mayor.
Okay. Well, we have to get back and run the city, so thanks for talking to us there, guys.
City folks, we love them,
Well, thank you very much. All right, well, I really, as much as I would like to spend the rest of the day taking care of the homeless problems in the city and talking with my constituents who I must say I was really surprised to find out that they do love me, and I love this town and my subject as well. I've got other pressing city matters that I have to take care of, so until next time, for Behind the Scenes with Mayor Dave Munson, I'm Mayor Dave Munson. Good night. Tired of all those restaurants that offer so many choices you just don't know what to choose?
My God, there's so many selections. I don't know what to choose.
Then why not go to a simple place with the kind of stick-to-your-ribs food you used to only get at home? Come to Luke Garoo's Meat and Potatoes Cafe.
So come on down to Luke Garoo's Meat and Potatoes Cafe. It's good, and you just get meat and potatoes. You don't get no corn or ducky stuff like that. You get a plate and a fork and your choice of beverage, water or other. Well, we got the meat and we got the potatoes. That's all you need. So come on down to Luke Garoo's Meat and Potatoes Cafe right now. But don't take my word for it. No, wait, do take my word for it. But take the other word for it too. So, how's the chow?
Oh, it's really good, especially this meat. What kind is it anyway?
It's really good.
What was that?
I said it's really good.
I can't hear you. What was that all about? I think I'm gonna find out.
So come on down to Luke Garoo's Meat and Potatoes Cafe. It's delicious.
Slippity!
Oh, it is a nice day here in the trailer park, isn't it?
Yep.
But I tell you what, though, you better be pulling up those grades, otherwise I'm going to be sending you to the reservation with your mother.
What grades? It's summer.
Look, you're just cramping my style. Sometimes I got to get rid of you.
Well...
What is that? Is it just me, or is there a king standing on our sidewalk?
Yeah, there's the king. Dad, he's scaring me.
Well, that's it then. I'm going to go down and have a talk to him. I've had enough. Wait, I know him. I know you. You're that guy from the fast food commercials. Hey, Sophie, go get the camera.
the BK Killer. Like the BTK Killer, only he's missing a letter.
Is this really the way Rowan and Martin started?